sons of Satan, sons of Cain, persecute the sons of God, put them to death. That's what they did to Abel. That's what they did to Jesus. That's what they done to the prophets. That's what's in them to do again. And they will do it as soon as the road is made open for them to do it. Remember, we have kind of meddled around and fooled around and got people off of the track of the gospel and of history of what is to take place. And here we are faced with it again right here in our nation.
Amen.
And there's nothing we can do about it.
Oh, help us, Lord.
But you say then, Brother Branham, what's your reason of speaking against it? No more than I can stop sin. I can put my voice against it. And that's exactly what I'm doing now against sin and against the wrong thing. We have done wrong, and we're going to reap what we sowed. Exactly.
Hallelujah. Help us, Jesus.
Since Middletown, they had a hearing, brought a priest, a Baptist preacher, and a Presbyterian preacher together, consult about this school funds. And the priest agreed that the Protestants paid taxes the same as the Catholic, and that the funds should be given to both sides, and said what we ought to do is make one school, a Catholic school. Oh, sure. Get those children when they're little. Oh, what a thing, and how has people sat there and brought this thing in just because of politics. How I don't understand it. But here we are, right here on this Easter morning, and the very thing, the very reason we come to this country and become Americans was for freedom of religion against that Jezebel system, and we turned right back around and elected on the platform up there in the White House. The very thing that we come here to be free from. Oh, it's a tremendous condition that we're living in now. You know that. The church spiritual, because it's sold out. They put him to death. Killed him just like they did faithful Abel. Why did Abel was killed? Because in his heart he had the revelation of God's acceptance of what it took to redeem man from sin.
Amen.
That's the very reason they put Jesus to death, because in him was a revelation of what it taken for God to cure sin. That's the very reason today that they're against the real church of the living God, because it preaches the cure for sin.
Amen.
The things that makes people live different, act different. And when you bring it right down into the church that we're living in today, into our Pentecostal groups, they have went right straight back and doing the same thing that they were freed from doing. Goes to show there's something wrong somewhere. A sin cure. It's come in very easy. It's slipped in like just like under disguisement of true Pentecostal religion. But if it doesn't produce that kind of an article, if it doesn't produce that kind of goods, there's something wrong with it somewhere.